It's true. We loved the Tower of London so much we went back a second day. In our first video, we talked about the layout of it. Now we'll share some of the history and the violent past of the bloody Tower of London. If you can, take one of the warders' tours. We learned so much more than we would have on our own. The tower warders all live at the tower, and there are specific military requirements they must meet to become one. Our warder that day was a great storyteller and really funny. The tower was originally built as a symbol of power and a fortress, but was also used as a royal residence. It became a practical place eventually to bring prisoners, to interrogate them there, imprison them, and sometimes execute them, all at the Tower of London. The Beauchamp Tower has an interesting exhibit of some who've been imprisoned and executed there. Ann Boleyn, Catherine Howard, Lady Jane Grey, Sir Walter Raleigh, Guy Fawkes, Sir Thomas Overbury, and more. Most executions took place on Tower Hill, but two of Henry VIII's queens, Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard, were beheaded on this grassy spot, very close to the chapel. Lady Jane Grey was beheaded by Henry's daughter, Mary. This famous painting of the execution by Paul Delaroche hangs in the National Gallery in London. It's beautiful. There is also an exhibit about the two young princes in the tower. Edward V, aged 12, and his 9-year-old brother Richard, the Duke of York, were sent to the tower after the death of their father, Edward IV, and their uncle Richard III was crowned king. The boys were never seen outside the tower again. There's also a gruesome exhibit on the means of torture in the tower. As gory as it was interesting to see what the rack we hear so much about actually looked like. Our yeoman warder told us the story of the ravens at the tower. 7 ravens make the tower their home and are well taken care of. A prophecy says that if the 6 ravens at the Tower of London ever leave, the kingdom will fall. It's said that Charles II first insisted that the ravens be protected, and that hasn't stopped. And so they keep 6 and a spare. On the day we visited, school children were there to see the tower, and a play was being performed right outside the White Tower for them. It reminded us of all our years teaching children's theater.
And as Bendigeid went toward his sister to embrace her, the archer loosed.
Coming to this amazing and impressive historical wonder is worth every minute and every penny. And if you buy the Historical Palaces membership, it's free. So we hope you've enjoyed this video and that you'll subscribe, like, and share this with your friends. And happy travels.
Then she'll be a true love.